digging the present. It's a kind of grooving with the eternal now. The place where it's at is simply here and now. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds that are going on around you, just listen to the general hum and buzz of the world as if you were listening to music. Don't try to identify the sounds you're hearing. Don't put names on them. Simply allow them to play with your eardrums. It's all just sound. And if I am talking to you right now when you're doing this, don't try to make any sense out of what I'm saying, because your brain will take care of that automatically. You don't have to try to understand everything. As you hear sounds coming up in your head, thoughts, you simply listen to them as part of the general noise going on, just as you would be listening to the sound of my voice, or just as you would be listening to cars going by or to birds chattering outside the window. So look at your own thoughts as just noises. And soon you will find that the so-called outside world and the so-called inside world come together. They are a happening. Your thoughts are a happening, just like the sounds going on outside. And everything is simply a happening, and all you're doing is watching it. It's all just sound. The place where it's at is simply here and now.
What is going on today, guys? Evan Aldo here. What is up? Plan E. What's up, Wonderball? I just saw the ticket. I'll get you like right after this. I'll check it out right after this stream is over. Yeah, Eric, it does feel a little wild. So what are we looking at right now? I mean, you're kind of testing a spiral line. You did come down a bit. Funding rates are outrageous. A lot of people are trying to go long. You probably will jump a bit here. I would estimate, I would guess you could probably see a jump. When I look at, the green dot in the 6 hour confirmed, when I look at, some of these larger time frames, I'm not seeing anything too bad. Like I've been mentioning, I'm not seeing anything too bad as of yet. 4 hour is concerning. Bear div, that could, especially with these high funding rates, that 64K, 65K top of April 21, that could be where we finally start to come down a bit. That's definitely possible. It's wild, man. It's a wild market. But other than that, business as usual. It seems like we could hold this area, hold VWAP. We did have the flash crash earlier, yeah. Coinbase is probably just getting over flooded with transactions and that crap, which, it does get a little wild. But yeah, and we'll see. I mean, looking at ETH, we're under VWAP. Money flow kind of coming up there. Bear div kind of thing. Money flow is still good in these larger time frames, so nothing that bad as of yet. Fierce rejection close to 3,500, which is a big point. That got a jump. I mean, that got a jump and a half right there. Yeah. What's up, Crypto Wanderer? And by the way, guys, I'm going to be traveling tonight. Got a late flight tonight, so next 20 hours going to be kind of traveling to the other side of the world. So I'll probably, get some updates in Discord and stuff, but sure, Crypto Bull Zone, Lanacore, and KMAC will keep you guys in good company, hopefully. And yeah, Same thing, not fixed the issue. So you can't withdraw or sell probably on Coinbase. Jeez. I know it happened during the May crash in 21, I believe. So you're to hear first, folks. We're done. It's all done. No, I don't think it's done yet. I mean, it does look more, that bear div on the 4 hour there. You could probably, I mean, yeah. I mean, something like down to here, it wouldn't be impossible. You got to flush out the market. I mean, back down to 3,000. Yeah, I'm going on vacation. Yeah. But yeah, been a minute since I've been to Asia. So been a minute. Been 5-6 years now. So yeah. Matic coming out. Yeah. Cardano, I'm hoping he could jump up higher. ApeCoin. Yeah. I think the main thing for Bitcoin right now is, can we hold this area? And we might, as scalp traders, we might. We're below VWAP, but where am I going? Starting out in Thailand and then Cambodia, Vietnam, that stuff. So I'm pretty excited, pretty pumped. Almost finished packing here. So yeah. Engine is about to pull theta ENJ. Or yeah. So what I think could happen here, we see that sideways for Bitcoin, we see that sideways for ETH. What starts to play? Altcoins start to play. I think that potentially could be what we see here. And this does look good, yeah. Atom, I'm hoping for $14. Bitcoin dominance, I want to look at. 2 week money flow coming up, RSIs. Size coming up, yeah, that's kind of coming. Right there. I mean, I don't know. It kind of does look good. I mean, if we do nuke here, it probably could come up higher. But I do think that most of this rally is over. No, I'm not going to South Korea. Might be. Maybe on the way back I'll stop there. Could be a good idea. I've heard good things about South Korea. It's a little chilly now. But maybe by the time I head up there, it'll be April or something. So yeah. But now starting out in the warm parts. So pretty excited. Been a minute since I've been out there. Bought Bitcoin secretly. What country was it? Be curious about that. Aventus. Yeah, microcap. I mean, I don't know. These could kind of go any way, but theoretically, you could probably get up to $8. We'll see though. Yeah, Aventus. XPRT's been lagging. Yeah, it was doing good. Now that is a volatile. Hopefully it holds this level. That's why I think a lot of these altcoins, we'll see an altcoin season, because I think a lot of these are going to have their time. They should. I mean, it would be kind of sad if they don't. Still coming down a bit on Bitcoin here, so yeah. I mean, with the Coinbase thing, probably some people are trying to sell. So yeah. Yeah, that area. I mean, these bear divs that are forming that daily too. I mean, I feel like once you get that daily, it's kind of, yeah, if you lose that, then back to 57. So we'll see. The thing too here, guys, is, I mean, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I mean, you do see 50% corrections. Low 30s, not impossible to see that in the summer. It would be a lot like 2021 if we do see low 30s in the summer. Not saying that's going to happen. I kind of don't think that'll happen, but anything's possible here. Theta, I like Theta for the most part. Theta's an interesting one, very anti-deflationary. you know, I'm not an expert on it, but I do think it'll generally do well over the next year. Alchemy? Never heard of that. Oh, that was Aventus. Oh, that's right, Alchemy. I've never heard of this. A lot of new ones. Yeah, money flow is good. It probably could keep going. Potentially 4 cents or something. So yeah. And by the way, guys, if you're interested in trading, check out the Discord down below. Latest kind of trades here. Apologies for showing the ticket there. But that's all right. We'll get that through. I don't think Wander cares. But yeah, so the ETH longs, you know, had the ETH long yesterday, profits on that, you know, a lot of stuff long, did really well in Atom long before I hit first take profit. If you guys are interested in joining, link in the description below. If you want 1 free month in the Discord, sign up to any of the links down below, deposit at least $100, any of the exchange links down below in the description, deposit at least $100, and then open a support ticket over here and put in other issue, and then put in, you know, your UID and what exchange you signed up for, and we'll get you sorted. IDEX, XRP jumped. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of expected. Oh yeah, the grand scheme really jumped. Yeah, 56 cents. A little bit. Looks good though. Stacks. I think Stacks could generally continue. I have never heard of this. It's on Coinbase though. A lot of these look the same. I don't know. I mean, it is double bottom type situation. You probably will eventually get back up to 14 cents or something. Maybe more. Who knows? Right there, maybe bounce. I don't know. This just seems like it goes down while everything else goes up. Camino. I don't even know what that is. Is that an NFT on the Sol network? Sol came back. Yeah. If you maybe break up higher, who knows? Looking at Bitcoin, and miss a trade and something else. You just got to be vigilant. Just look at a lot of different charts and stuff. So yeah. So that was that. I'm curious about Sol. Is it bleeding against the yeah, it's still generally bleeding against Ethereum, so could be a minute before that really starts to come back. Let's see. Curious about CRO. Is that up? Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, a lot of stuff. It came up, then it came back down a little bit. Yeah, we're seeing that. I mean, just keep an eye on Bitcoin here. I mean, yeah, you're falling. I mean, it's, yeah. Trigger wave forming. We'll see what happens. I mean, funding rates are absolutely insane. This could be it. Definitely based on that 4-hour bear div on ETH and Bitcoin. That could be. That could be it. But yeah. Camino. So yeah, I mean Mutant Ape it's doing well. You know, a lot of other NFTs have outperformed it. I think the apes will come back. I think the apes will come back. So yeah. Bear div on 8 point on the daily. Hmm. Potentially breaking down farther. 30.8. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be sell pressure. I don't know. I mean, if you wanted to take this trade, I mean, confirms in 3 hours. Same deal with ETH, I believe. Yeah. 3 hours. I'd wait until then, excuse me, to enter because that could go away. You know, probably down to here. I mean, he could go above there. It's not the best risk reward ratio. I mean, you know, probably down to here, I would say, because that's a significant kind of drop downward. He could get almost a 101 going up to that point. So, yeah. And I mean, the question is, do we hold this or do we break downward? Based on these crazy high-ass funding fees, we might break downward a bit. And then after this point or coming back down to 3K, you get a nice jump. I could see that potentially happening. What I wanted to look at was total 3, which is coming up more. Now it's coming down a little bit. So, yeah, it looks like everything else kind of hard to really know. But, yeah. Approaching those areas. I don't even know Captain's NFT. I don't even know what that is. Oh. Let's look at floor prices. Yeah. Zuki's really went up. If you bought the Fear over the summer when they released more of them. I think I've heard of Captain's. Oh, it's these. I think it's got to be 18 Gs. Yeah, they were three back in. It's definitely went up a good amount. Yeah, I don't know. Meme token. Take on APT. Oh, Aptos. Hitting a significant area. In the macro grand scheme of things, I think it will get up to all-time highs, probably even higher. You know, doesn't look too bad overall. Doesn't look too terrible. Not too shabby. Kind of a new one. That's what's going against it. You know. Is it linked on anything? Yeah. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting because they had their frickin' jump up and then fierce rejection. It's not too bueno. I don't know. I don't know if I like that too much. Don't know. We'll see what happens here. Money flow is still kind of curving up there. Yeah, meme coin. A little too new for my taste. Yeah, who knows? It could break higher, sure. Oh, are you talking about Cartesi? Yeah, Cartesi's pumping. It could keep going, yeah. Generally. Cartesi. How about Bencoin? Is Bencoin... Yeah, not too much, but... We'll see. One altcoin to hold on is my favorite. Apecoin. No, I'm just kidding. Probably Matic or AVAX. Probably one of those. Depends how much risk you want to take. I mean, it's a kind of a tough question. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's yeah, that fierce rejection from that area. Those green dots look good in some of these larger time frames, though. I think they could kind of give us what we need, potentially back up to, $48 or something. Um, yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto. Yep. If I had to choose one altcoin to hold, yeah. I mean, it's. Let's look at some traditional. I mean, how's the SPY? I think they were down slightly today. Traditional markets, but they're not looking too terrible either. Yeah, money flow kind of be looking strong there. Edwardson and Satoshi. I doubt it. Anything's possible though. I think how Finney is Satoshi, and he's died. Loop ring. A weekly looks good with the trigger. Pretty underwhelming though, obviously, compared to the rest of the markets. Yeah, only up 61% from there. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back. I wanted to look at Harmony. Has Harmony done anything? Yeah, it's starting to fight back a little bit. Risky play. I think this does look freaking good. I think Harmony may have a shot. I don't know why. Oh yeah. Zcash. This is one of the few cryptos I think I'm actually in the red on my spot holdings. It could do something here. Kind of tough to say. Man. Okay, we're getting a little bit of yeah. Is that VWAP right? Yeah, not yet. Maybe a little something brewing. Yeah. Zill. Yeah, we could look at Zill. Sure. Zkilla, yeah, that looks good in the weekly. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say with some of this shit, but I mean, yeah, you could get an 8 or more X potentially. I think we got more time. Time is on our side, I guess. 1 ELX on Bitcoin. Casper. Oh, I remember that. Casper Network. Oh my, wait a second. That is completely, yeah, this is kind of, I don't know, kind of done. Beam, oh yeah, that's one that's had some hype. Kind of underwhelming compared to the rest of things, but I mean, if you get back up to that high, you might. I have a small position in this, 200%. Very risky play, but could do something cool. No, I'll be posting stuff, Johnny M. I'll still be posting. I'll be doing stuff from the Airbnbs, from the hotels, and all that stuff. Maybe I'm a little less active, but I'll still be in the Discord. I'll still be around. First time in a year I've left the country, so it'll be fun. Curious to see how Bangkok is, how different it is, if at all, since I've been there like 6 years ago. See, I think it could jump. I don't know. This seems like a little concerning with the money flow. It's hard to say on this. I feel like I don't know. MicroStrategy getting added to S&P 500. Wow. Let's look at MicroStrategy. Let's see. Obviously, well, let's take a coin quickly first. Obviously, coin is probably up 200. Yeah, rejecting from there. It's almost at all-time highs. Jeez. That is insane. Didn't think we'd be there that quick, but yeah, that is wild. Let's look at downside target. On that 4 hour, probably 57. It could be, especially if you lose 59, 59 and 57. You know, based on that 4 hour, you may see some pain. Yeah, IMX. Let's take a look. I think you're eventually going to get up to all-time highs. You know, like everything else, that weekly bear div forming, I don't know. It's this market don't look as good as it has been. Mildly concerning in some ways. I think it'll eventually keep going though. XAI. That's coming up there. Yeah. I don't know. Tough to say on this. It could recover. I don't know. There's not too much data here, man. It's breaking structure. It's really breaking structure here. What's that other meme coin that everybody's been talking about? Dog with hat, yeah. That's still in structure. Peppy. Baby. Baby. Almost at all-time highs. How beautiful. Sometimes they get there and then they just nuke. Be careful with this. But, yeah, who knows? Let's see. Let's see. Shorting Coinbase. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of am, for the short term, a little more bearish here. Unless we could break back above these areas. I mean, I think we're going to break structure. Funding rates are so high too, guys. Crypto funding rates. Just look at here. That is what I call high funding rates. Y'all need to chill with that leverage. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that we might reject here, especially that 4 hour. I think that 4 hour kind of bear div may give you what you need for the short. You know, that's kind of, I mean, depends how you want to do this. I mean, I don't know. I might not do any trade today, you know. See what happens here. But I do think you're probably going to kind of come down. It's starting to finally, too, on some of these time frames, finally look at like it. Yeah, under 16 on that. So we'll see. We'll definitely have to see here. Take a good rest. Appreciate you, Wonder Bar, yeah. They're high in the long. If you're going long, you're paying a ton of fees, yeah. Hit previous all-time high, yeah, potentially. I think we need a little bit of like, I think we'll retest like, 57 or something, or 3K for ETH before we, continue forward. That 3,500 area is huge. I mean, all-time high for ETH was what 5,000 almost, yeah. That's a big wall right there too. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it looks more like a dip than before. Looks a little more like a dip, and that's your blow off top right there. Local blow off top, I should say, I guess. I don't know. I mean, look. I mean, if you could get back above VWAP, there could be some more cool things happening. You're in such a crazy uptrend. It's like, do you want a short? I don't know. I mean, alt season, when Bitcoin starts to go sideways here, money would likely flow into alts, bringing a lot of money into alts, I think. Mm. March would make sense being a red month, Marco. I do think it wouldn't surprise me. Other thing too on Ape, that monthly looks good. In terms of Heiken Ashies. March would likely maybe give us something. I mean, we're close to those. We're at essentially the April 21, the real all-time high, 64K. So yeah. If the sites didn't collapse, yeah, maybe we'd keep going up. I don't know. Gala could do well, yeah. That is bad for our alts, Marco. But I don't know. I feel like after you came up this much with the Bitcoin, you got to see some alts do some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, space time potentially. It is freaking wild. I'll say that. I mean, it's wild. I mean, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, I think it's Wednesday. Um, so yeah. Mm, people were overwhelmingly bullish this morning. It was scary. Yeah. um, I don't know. I mean, it's. I mean, the thing too is like, if you want to take some profits, it's not a terrible idea. Like if you're way ahead, you want to put some money, pay off a car, pay off a part of a mortgage, not a bad idea. Especially if you're in long-term capital gains. Now, I do think it's probably going to be higher than it is now in a year from now. That's what I think. So, but I mean, oh yeah, Ajax, yeah, a little trigger on the 10. I like that. 57, yeah. I mean, that's not far away, Marco. It's not far away at all. Oh, it's been breaching every other currency, euro yen. I don't think it means too much. I don't think it means too much. That doesn't mean it has to go to all-time high against the dollar. Those currencies are weaker than the dollar, obviously. Well, at least the way they're perceived. Um, mm, Slight. Okay, we tested all-time high. We hit all-time high on euro. Um, looks the same though in terms of money flow. Yeah, 4 hour. Yeah, this is nuts. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know why the try to do Thai baht. Yeah, it's not gonna come up. What about like Mexican peso? Not enough data. No, I won't be off this chat for the duration of my vacation. No, I'll be around for the most part. I'll hopefully be around big time. We're not at all-time high Mexican peso. It's funny. What's good, Polar Bear Man? Big time. I don't know. Yeah, money flow is good. It's hard to say. I mean, we're getting our. Are we getting a little jump here? A little jumpy. Trigger waves forming, yeah. Could bring you back up a bit here. I mean, maybe that retest to that high, that 64. Bear div on the weekly on the Mexican peso. I don't know. What chart are you looking at, Marco? I mean, this is the only one I know of here. And that's not a. Yeah, I don't know what you're. Something else maybe. Anything above 52 and we're safe potentially, yeah. Oh man, what are some other like major, the yen? I don't know, Bitcoin yen, is that even, or is it the won? I don't know. Oh yeah, Bitcoin pound would be, yeah, GB. That's all time, yeah. That is interesting. The wild thing here too, and this is like a crazy kind of prediction, but that'd be around 100,000 pounds, a 200% from where we are right now. But that's, yeah, it's a little. Let's do that on the dollar. That's like a, you know, kind of. I mean, if you were to go from, I mean, theoretically it could be even higher, but yeah, it's 160. It's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if we're going that high. You probably would want to go more of like a here to there type situation, which would bring you up to around 110. Which, if you hit 110 around, it is possible to hit that January 25. Yeah. I mean, if we were really going. Yeah, more likely the later part of 25, but yeah. Canadian dollar, I don't even, what's the, is it CSD or something? I don't know. CAD maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's really like significant to look at. I mean, I don't know what that's going to tell us really. New all-time high, yeah. 81K. They should just use the American dollar. Canadian. 51K. Huh. Yeah. Oh, it does not surprise me. Doesn't surprise me, BJ. BC, BJ, BG. If that does happen, I'm probably gonna get off in a minute. I gotta head to the airport in a couple hours here. But yeah. That bounce I do like. So I mean, in terms of trying to trade the bounce here with the trigger waves and such, yeah. Trying to get back there, stop loss below there, see what happens. But I don't know if it's a good idea to go long with all the freaking funding rates the way they are. They're just insane. TLT, oh yeah, that's a good one to look at. I think I looked at that earlier. It does look, oh, are you talking about I think you're talking about this, right? The bonds, obviously. It looks good, which means, interest rates probably will come down, and, interest rates go down, this goes up. The inverse of this, we could also look at the 30-year. That's weird because it's kind of holding that area. Yeah, 2 week. Doesn't look as bad as you'd think. And Powell sounds hawkish. I mean, yeah. I would think it would generally go down, though. I think it's probably topped out on that monthly bear div, but definitely got to see. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Not too much else to talk about right now. Be weary at these prices. Be concerned at these prices. Be concerned of this 4-hour bear div. Be concerned of insanely high funding rates. They're logical things to be concerned about. Yeah, Muay Thai. Everybody's telling me I should do that. Maybe I'll try it a little bit. Yeah, everybody's, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will probably be in the Discord while I'm traveling. And then once I get there, I'll definitely do some live streams. I got to pack up my stuff now. Laptop and all that. And yeah, so really appreciate you guys. Smash the like button. Check out the Discord if you want one free month in the Discord. Sign up to any of the exchanges down below with my link. Deposit at least $100 and open a support ticket with your UID and what exchange you signed up for. So yeah, that's the thing too. Plenty. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get destroyed. Yeah, definitely gotta be careful. Probably just do some practice sparring first, just to see the technique and all that. But anyway, really appreciate you guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.